Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's Unwind Design painting class. Today, we're going to be doing a really cute ladybug. Well, we're going to be doing several ladybugs, and we're going to be using our primary colors, a towel, some water, and two brushes, our size 5/8 and our size 5 brush. If you have a square brush and a round tip brush, that's okay. We're going to be using these sizes specifically from the brand ACRYLIC from Amazon, but any brush, as long as you have a round tip and a square, will do. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to be using acrylic paint today. So the first thing we do with our brushes is we put them in our water. We want to get our brushes ready to go. We want to get the little bristles ready to go and load it up with that water so we can get a nice smooth painting. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to start with our square brush. And what we're going to do is we're going to scoop up a little bit of that water and we're going to add a couple of drops of water, see that, to the corner of our red. Okay, I'm going to pick up just a little bit of this red and I'm going to mix it into this water. I like to use the corner of my paint when I do my mixing. If you notice, I don't go in the middle. And that's so that I won't use all of my paint and I don't waste all of it. And that way, I still have a lot of paint left over in case I want to use it later. Okay, so we're going to go on the side and we're going to pick up a little bit of this red. If your brush has too much water, you can also tap it dry on your napkin and then pick up a little bit more paint. There we go. And let's start to draw our first ladybug. And let's make it look like we have a ladybug on this corner. And we're going to come in and fill in all of that space with the red. Next, we're going to pick up a little bit more of that red and we're going to fill out another ladybug on this corner. And same thing, let's just fill in all of this space. When you're using your paint, you want to go nice and slow from one side to the other. We're going to start on the top and then we're going to paint our way all the way down. Remember, nice and slow, be patient. This isn't a race. Doesn't it feel cool when you brush? Doesn't the brush feel cool on your hands? Doesn't it feel nice when you're pushing the paint around on the paper? It looks so nice, right? The way the paint looks when we're pushing it around. And we're going to do maybe, I don't know, one more down here. We're going to draw a little circle. And again, let's go in and fill that section in. From here, we're going to pick up a little bit of this water and we're going to add a little bit of white on top right here of this little ladybug. We're going to add just a little highlight right there. That's a little bit of white right there. And we're going to do this 3 times. So here we go. We're painting one. Let's paint another down here, almost like a smiling face. And then we're going to do another up here. So now our red circles have white lines. Okay, guys. Once we're done with that, we're going to start to work on the background a little bit. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up a little bit of white. So wash off all that red off your brush. Wash it off, wash it off. We're going to get a little bit of white. And a little bit of blue. And what color is that? Baby blue. So we're going to use our baby blue, nice and slow. We're mixing a little bit of that white. Remember, we're not using all of it, just a little. And we're going to paint the top corner with that blue. See, here's the top corner. And let's paint all of that. Remember, don't forget to pick up a little bit of water, and that way your paint spreads better. Next, we're going to paint the rest of this baby blue. So we're going to add more blue and more white, except we're going to add one more color, yellow. And that's going to give us green. So blue and yellow make green. Blue and yellow make green. If you add a little white, it makes light green because white makes things lighter. So I'm going to remember to get a little bit of water, and I made my green. See, it was my baby blue with some yellow. So blue, yellow, make green. And we're going to start to paint the bottom of our painting. So remember, nice and slow with your brush. We're going to paint all the outside, everything else that's white. Get your brush and start going around your little ladybug. We want to create an outline around it. See, so let's outline the outside of our ladybug. So nice and slow, back and forth. We're just finishing to paint all of the background. And you want to go all around the ladybugs. Remember, we want to outline around the ladybugs. And then let's go in and paint it. Once we're done with that, we're going to let this rest a little bit, and we're going to put our square brush in our water, and we're going to pick up our smaller brush. With our smaller brush, we're going to pick up a little bit of white and yellow, white and yellow at the same time. Don't mix it, just get a scoop of white, scoop of yellow, and we're going to make a little sun. And there we go. We have a tiny little sun. Next, I'm going to wash my brush, and I'm going to get white again. And this time, I'm going to make little clouds. So we're going to make little clouds, making one circle, another little baby circle, and a smaller baby circle. So one big circle, one small circle, and then a baby small circle. And if you want to make an even smaller one, you can at the end. There's one cloud. I'm going to do another one over here. I'm going to do a big circle, a little circle, and a little one over here. We could even do tiny little clouds in the back. Little circle, big circle, little circle. See, and now we have our cute little clouds. Next, I'm gonna wash my brush and I'm gonna start to add my black to my ladybugs. So I'm gonna get a little bit of water with my little brush and I'm gonna get some black and I'm gonna start to put polka dots around my ladybug. I'm gonna put one big one in the middle. Then I'm going to paint that black. Next, I'm going to put another one on the side. Another one maybe coming out. See, half a circle. They don't have to be full circles. They could also be half circles. So I only am painting 1/2 of a circle right here on the side. Okay, and let's do more circles. And we're going to add circles to all of our ladybugs. Okay, so again, what are we adding our circles to? All of our ladybugs. Once we are done making our circles, we're going to outline all around of our ladybug. So we're going to get our little brush and we're going to outline our whole ladybug. Don't forget to come back and get a little bit of water to make sure your paint is really soft. All right, from here, we're going to start to add in our little heads. We're going to put one head over here by doing a half circle. We're going to do another little head right over here. And then finally, the last little head right about right there. We're also going to do little antennas. So we're going to make almost like the letter U. See, doesn't it look like the letter U? U. U. And then on this side, another little U. U. And then on top, we have a little dot so that it looks like antenna. And now we can start painting in the heads. Next, we're going to start to work on the block on top of the head. We're going to get a little bit of our smaller brush. We're going to wash it off actually, and we're going to get a little bit of white. So clean all the black off your little brush and then come back and pick up a little bit of white. Get a nice big scoop of it actually. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 big polka dots for the eyes. If you want to wait for your black to get dry before you do this so that your eyes don't turn gray, you can do that. Or you can just add a lot of paint and don't push that hard. That way your paint doesn't all turn gray and it still looks white. So I'm doing 2 big circles. And then I'm going to work on those eyes. I'm going to add a little bit more black. And I'm going to add that dot right on top right there. So again, I'm going to add a dot right on top. And that one has too much water. So I need to take out the water and I need to add more black. There we go. And we're also going to add some of those black dots on top right here. And there we go. We got some eyes. Next, don't forget that ladybugs also have white polka dots. So we're going to get a little bit of this white inside our detail brush. And we're going to add some polka dots to the sides of the black so that it looks like white cheeks. So there's one. And there's another. Let's do it to the other side too. Here's one. And on the other side, here's the other. Same over here, here's one. And on the other side, there's the other. You can also add just a couple of white polka dots around. Okay. And I'm just going to add a couple of these dots. After this, we're going to get some of this white and we're going to put our name at the bottom. Because after this, we are done. And there you go, 3 little ladybugs walking towards the sun. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this painting as much as I did. And I hope that you guys have an awesome day. I look forward to painting with you guys soon. Bye.